Hi guys, welcome back to episode 11 of the Liverpool career mode. As you can see, we have a loan to buy offer for Paul Glatzel, but I don't really want him to leave the club at the end of his loan spell. So I'm just going to put in and delegate and see if he can go off for a 1-year loan and see if Salzburg accept that. In terms of the games, we've got Manchester City straight away in the home leg, which is also the second leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final. The winner of this will play the winner of Spurs Aston Villa, who drew 1-1 in the first leg of their game. So hopefully with this team here, our strongest team, we can go ahead and get the win. I've just seen the Manchester City team, and obviously Walker is playing left centre back and Ruben Dias is playing right back. I'll just go and change that and then I'll be right back. So there it is. I've changed Dias and Walker around, and then I also swapped Dias and Laporte because Laporte's left-footed and Dias is right-footed. The rest of the team is exactly the same. I didn't take Ederson out this time for Stefan, and I didn't put Foden in up front because they already had Jesus in there. And then this time they have Grealish in midfield instead of Bernardo Silva. So I'm just going to leave it like that. That's the team that Pep decided to play. This is the team that I'm going to play, basically full strength. Let's get into the action. Here we go, Man City at Anfield, 2-2 on aggregate. Unfortunately, Phil Foden, I think it was, scored that last-minute equaliser, but we still need to win this game. We can't rely on anything from the last game. Thankfully, we are in our home leg, but that doesn't really mean much on FIFA. So, yeah, we need to control this game and take our chances because they're very good going forwards. Thankfully, Joe Gomez has gone out to get his nemesis, and he didn't do the best job, but thankfully he's got Van Dijk covering for him. I see, is that Mane over the top? It's an excellent pass. Now we go into Thiago's feet, lay the ball off, see if Bellingham can go outside. He has, and Salah goes outside again, squares it, and what a start! Only our second chance of the game. And Sadio Mane puts the ball into the net. It's excellently worked from Mo Salah on the other side. Driven ball straight across the 6-yard box, and Mane gets there first in front of, was it Kyle Walker? I think it was, yeah. Gets there in front of Kyle Walker. Obviously nothing Ederson could do. It is fizzed across. And yeah, Mane just touches it home. Good start. It's about keeping the result like this, or, you know, hopefully adding to it. But Gabriel Jesus has gone straight through. Thankfully Van Dijk with another really good last-ditch clearance or tackle. Last time it was a tackle, this time it was a clearance. We could be straight in at the other end. I don't know why Jota's running towards me. Like, can he just run away from me? It's alright because he's got the ball and he's finished it. I was mad at him for running towards Mane. Should have been going towards the middle of the box to take away the defender. But thankfully the ball came straight back out to him, and it's a really good finish. I was worried, you'll see on the replay, I was worried it was just going to smack straight into Sadio Mane, as it looked like he was going to block the shot. But Mane jumps in the air just now, and it goes underneath him. And yeah, Ederson can't save that one. This angle will be a good angle to see the Mane jump. Yeah, if Mane hadn't jumped, it wouldn't have gone in, and it is right into the side netting. It's a really good start from us. Get the ball back. Try and put Mane in. I forgot it was Kyle Walker. But still, managed to win the ball. See if we can squeeze here. And we can. Into Mo's feet. Come on. Might have to take this early with Salah. It's a good save. Right, I've put Trent on the corner. See what he can do. Rodri's just a bit big there for Jota. Let's go straight back out to Trent. Oh. Plays a 1-2 with Salah. Into Jota. And boys, this is a fantastic half of football for us. Jota with 2 goals now, Salah with 2 assists, and Mane obviously got the other goal. It's a really good half. I can't believe we've blown away City like this. Obviously Van Dijk at the other end was pivotal, and Alisson has made a couple of good saves. But in terms of us going this way, we've just been too good. And that is another goal for Diogo. Good finish, right into the side netting again. This is like the Man City that we were playing against in the in the final of the Community Shield, where we just seem to be able to put loads past them. See if Mo Salah can run down the wing, which he can. I see the run of Jota, but I'm not going to give it to him right now. Going to aim towards back post. Oh my god! How was Thiago beating Ruben Dias in the air? That is such a good header. The leap from Thiago. I don't know exactly how big Thiago is, but he can't be more than 5'8". I think he might be 5'7". I don't know. Maybe I'm doing him a disservice there. Maybe he's a little bit bigger. Maybe he's 5'9". But regardless, he shouldn't be beating Ruben Dias in the air. But it's a bullet header into that corner. Ruben Dias backtracking. Maybe that's why he couldn't get the leap, because he was trying to get back to win the ball. But Thiago gets a huge leap, and we're ecstatic. Still have to be wary, because even though we have a 4-goal lead, you never know what City are like. The thing is, they've just pushed so many of their men forward. I don't know why they always do it like this, but as soon as we go 1-0 up, or a couple of goals up, they just push way too many of their men forward, and we just have so much room to run into. They've done well there to defend that last ditch. That's annoying. We could have probably been in for another one there. But that's half time. As I was saying, yeah, City, as soon as they go a goal down, they sort of just lose their heads. They've only had one shot, but I don't know. You know, they were in our box on numerous occasions. And, yeah, Van Dijk and Alisson managed to divert it. I'm just considering making a substitution. Like, potentially we could rest someone like Thiago and get Jordan Henderson on early. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to rest Thiago. Yes, he got the goal. Yes, he's been brilliant. But I might even rest Van Dijk. It could be... Yeah, screw it. I'm going to rest Van Dijk and I'm going to rest Thiago. We've been really good that first half. We got a 4-0 lead. Hopefully this won't come back to bite us. But keeping my best players fresh for the rest of the season is definitely the best move in the long run. How many players they're putting forwards? I mean, this might just be City's normal default tactic, but whenever we go up against City, they play so many forwards. However, they have gone in, but Ali, it's a great save. They do get the second chance, though. Hopefully this won't come back to bite me, those substitutions I made. Chiesa gets an early goal in the second half, but I still think there's going to be a lot of room for us to attack in behind them. It was an initial brilliant save, but Ali can't get across to the second one in time. Don't know why Trent's come this far across, but we might need him in here. Konate, thankfully... No! Oh God. This is not good. Is that Raheem Sterling who scored? I don't know why Alisson didn't get it. I was going to say thankfully they jumped over the tackle of Konate, but Alisson has literally just palmed it into the path of Sterling, and now they're 2 goals back already. This could be a nerve-wracking end to the game. Now they're in on the counter again. I'm not enjoying this style of play at the moment. Maybe I was foolish to take off Thiago and Van Dijk so early. And it's a great save from Alisson, thankfully. Got this corner to defend now. They're bringing on Phil Foden for Grealish. Phil Foden destroyed me in the last game. Thankfully, Mane should just be able to control this. And definitely has the pace on Luis Diaz, that's for sure. Oh, I keep saying Luis Diaz, Ruben Diaz. I see Salah busting a gut to get to the back post. Come on, Salah. No! Oh, that would have probably sealed the game. That is devastating. With manual headers, I can blame no one else but myself. But still, it is disappointing. I mean, it should be the end of the game, regardless what happens there. But, I mean, questionable attacking play from us in that second half. We should have at least added to our 4 goals. It'll be interesting to see what the XG is at the end of the game. Thankfully we did enough in the first half. Let's have a look at what the XG says. They dominated possession, but we had a lot more shots. We had 5 XG and they only had 1.7. So, I mean, again, you know, we'll take that. That shows that the result was more or less fair. And yeah, we get into our Carabao Cup final, the first Carabao Cup final that we've got to of the career mode. Let's see who we're playing against. After that win against Manchester City, we go away to second place in the Premier League, Tottenham Hotspur. They're 15 points behind us at the moment, but still, like, we don't want to give up ground unnecessarily. So I've gone with our full strength team minus Joe Gomez and Jude Bellingham. I've got Jordan Henderson in with the armband, and then Konate's in. And actually, sorry, I've taken Jota out because Firmino has a very good record against Tottenham, so I've put him up top as well. That's the team. That's the Spurs team. Interesting, a couple of signings like Correa, Andre, I think is the holding midfielder from somewhere in France. I'm not sure which team he plays for. And then Tapsoba, obviously the big addition to their defence. So yeah, it should be a good game. Let's get into it. Here we are at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. First versus second. Not liking the look of the pitch. There's a lot of snow and stuff on it, but oh well. Should be fine. Doesn't actually affect the gameplay. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's just a visual effect, which is good. Nice play there from Fabinho, first time. See the run from Firmino. Might just hit this, try and win a corner. Yeah, there wasn't really much on. Mane was nowhere near, and obviously Salah had played the pass. I don't know why Thiago's on corners, but oh my god, it nearly worked. I don't know what Lloris is doing. Let's just watch the replay here. Does it hit the bar, or does Lloris just smack it onto the bar straight away? It hits the bar, then Lloris's hand, and then the bar again. Okay, let's put Robbo on this corner. See what he can do with it. It's a good cross. It's another great save from Lloris. He's been a busy man so far. Oh, I've taken that with Salah accidentally. Let's come out to Thiago. Gonna hit this with Fab. Oh, Lloris tested again. This is just like a onslaught from us. Let's give this one to Trent. The in-swinger. See if we can find Van Dijk's head. We can. Get up, Van Dijk. I don't know what's going on, but it's carnage. And they've blocked it off the line. We are literally all over them right now. Hendo beats Correa on the outside. Tries to put one back stick. And calm. They finally get the ball back. Van Dijk's won that header. That's good. We're keeping them. We're keeping them pegged back. Just wait for this run from Trent on the outside. I'm going to go back to Salah straight away, and then back to Trent. Finish that. Oh my gosh. What is happening this game? Good from Mane. Injection of pace. Back stick maybe. Get there, Salah. We've done well there defensively, but we've won it straight back. Mane, first time into Hendo. And that is an absolute brilliant finish. Jordan Henderson. The last couple of episodes, he's been on goal-scoring form. I imagine that, you know, he's playing for his position in this team. He started the season as playing second fiddle to Jude Bellingham, but I've realised his performances have been really good, and he's been reinstated into the team. Lloris has been good so far, but I don't think he's going to save it, even if he is standing in the middle of the goal. But I don't know why he dives back into his goal with the hope to save it once it's already gone across the line. But nothing can be taken away from the finish. Is that his second goal in the league? Yeah, second goal in the league. Now he could be on a counter-attack if this goes to feet. It's a brilliant pass out to Mane. Firmino turns. See the run on the outside of Trent. I see Firmino back post. Oh, Hendo. Oh my god, Jordan Henderson. We had this in the first season. Jordan Henderson just stepped up with a couple of goals and assists early on in the career mode. This season, as I was saying, he hasn't had that opportunity due to not playing as many minutes. But, I mean, it's a bit fortunate here. We probably should score the original goal with Firmino. And Hendo just manages to get his head. And Lloris again, I mean, he's got to be saving that. I'm sorry, Lloris. So I checked at half time and we actually have 5.4 XG and they haven't had a shot. So I know I criticised Lloris for their 2 goals, but before them he obviously clearly saved a lot of XG. So yeah, He's probably having a slightly better performance than I have given him credit for. However, what a start to the second half. Sadio Mane, that run in behind. Was it Bobby who played the ball through? But Bobby just offers that, and he played such a crucial role versus Southampton the other day. I think Liverpool fans recently, with how good Jota and how good Diaz have been, we've forgotten how good Firmino was and how good he still is. Carragher was saying he's not sure if Firmino will be offered a new contract. I just can't see him not being offered one. He's absolutely brilliant, and he epitomises what our front three is. And that is 3-0 up against second place away at their stadium. Someone get to the ball. They might score here. Keeper. Great block. Was that Konate on the line? Was messing around with it with Van Dijk. I should have just clicked circle to clear, but Konate did superbly to read what was going to happen. And now he could be up the other end straight away. Mane's definitely got the pace on Emerson Royale. Finish again, Sadio. It's basically a carbon copy of the other goal. This time Mane has, again, too much pace, but he got the ball a little bit earlier this time. More time to think about what he was going to do with the finish. Able to cut in onto his right foot more. And yeah, just fired that into the side netting. This will be a good angle. Lloris tries to close it. A little bit unlucky from Lloris. He did well to get out as quickly as he could, but 4-0 up. Might make some changes soon. Don't know why they're CDM so far forward, but they've got a bit of space in behind. Thankfully, that is an excellent challenge from Ibu Konate, and he's even won the ball for us. That's fantastic from Ibu. Jordan Henderson's coming off. They're taking off Correa and Winks for Musiala and Lo Celso. I didn't know they had Jamal Musiala, a Bayern Munich talent. Bellingham has the armband and not Van Dijk. I guess that's just something that happens when you do quick subs, isn't it? Need to get out. Oh no, Harry Kane has skilled Virgil van Dijk. Nice ball roll, and yeah, it's a competent finish from Harry Kane. You know that if he gets into that situation, 9 times out of 10 he's going to be burying that. Really nice skill, and yeah, just instantly top corner. No chance for Ali. Unfortunately, the clean sheet has gone, but thankfully our attack has done very well this game once again. I've made the other 2 changes. I brought Jota on for about a quarter of an hour for him, and I have also brought on who did I bring on? Keita for Thiago. So they're my final 2 changes of the game. Still got Mane on in search of his hat-trick, and he's in again. Oh, this time he can't quite find that corner, and Fab gets beaten by Kane. Just need to be careful that they don't suddenly get back into this game. Well done from Andy Robertson. Go back to Ali. They're pressing quite high, but he should be fine. Ali's just so comfortable on the ball. Into Fab there, and instantly we've played through their press, and now we've got Jota running in behind. He's got way too much pace. Finesse that, and Jota, he's only been on the field about 7 minutes, and he gets a goal. Spurs, their press was high, but it was not really too well formulated. Way too many gaps. Alisson with the initial pass to get out, and then I think was it Konate who managed to free Fabinho, and then Fabinho with an excellent ball through for Diogo, and no one's catching him, and it's an excellent finish into the corner. I don't know what our XG is going to be after this game, but it's going to be a hell of a lot. As a result, Kane's gone off, game's gone. Makes sense to give him a rest. What a win. 19 shots, 8 XG. Hugo Lloris, obviously, a big part of keeping it down to 5. They had 2 shots for 1.6 XG, so fair enough. That Kane chance, I was always expecting that to go in. I can't remember what the other shot was, but I think it was that block off the line from Konate, actually, wasn't it? So I think that's fair enough. That was a really decent block. But yeah, unbelievable result versus second place. I think we've got... Is it an FA Cup replay versus Brentford now? I think it's that. So let's get into that. There may be a little bit more transfer news before the end of the deadline, but let's just get into it. After that game, I've just seen that Tielemans and Isaac have both gone to Barcelona. Barcelona spent over 200 million in January. Not sure where they are in the league, but that seems like an excessive January window. Obviously, they did sign Coutinho from us in January before. Interestingly, he has accepted, the club have accepted a 2-year loan move, so that's fine with me. I'll accept that, and hopefully the player will agree that. As I said, a couple of days until transfer deadline day. We've got this 4th round replay versus Brentford that we're going to play a rotated side for. Just a couple of more scout reports on players that I've been looking at. They're obviously on the shortlist already, but I'm not sure. I don't think we need anyone else this window, just to see maybe another youngster, depending on what happens. But let's change the team up a little bit. We do not need to go this full strength. I'm going to put in... Let's actually go to the other squad because it'll be easier to do it from there. Right, we've got this team here. I think we're going to keep Elliott in. We're not going to play Salah. We're going to play Marshall Rutty. I like the fullbacks. Kanate just played, so he's a little bit tired. So I'll go with Vandenberg again. Vandenberg and Matip, that partnership. And then obviously Hendo just played in here. So did all of these boys. So let's go with Curtis Jones as our defensive midfielder once more. I liked that midfield when they played last time. Diaz on the left, Bobby through the middle. And let's just make sure we've got some fresh players on the bench, just in case we need them. Can we take Mane off, or do we need to keep him in? Yeah, we probably need to keep him because Taki just played. Let's put Bellingham on the bench instead of Thiago, just to keep him involved. That's going to be the team. Matip with the armband? No, I would like Firmino to wear the armband. He's been very good in this team recently. To be fair, he just started, didn't he, in the Prem? But there's Clayton, there's Jota. Maybe we put Jota in. I completely forgot about Jota because he didn't start in the last Prem game. So let's get him into the team. And yeah, he can sit on the bench and Bobby can be captain. That's the team. Let's hopefully do better in this game. 5-5 last time. Let's hope it's not as tight this time. Here we go. Away at the Brentford Community Stadium. Is the Brentford Community Stadium not in the game? I mean, maybe it is in the game, but it clearly wasn't in this first the first patch that I have. Obviously, I started this career mode before any of the updates, so I'll remember next year to wait just a couple of weeks before I start the career mode, so that we manage to get all of the extra players, all of the like in-game faces and stuff, better stadiums, just like, you know, wait for that rather than start too early. But we might have a chance straight away. Marshall Rutty moves the ball into Keita. I couldn't quite get a good strike on it. And they're in behind again with Mbermo. I did mention that the centre-back pairing is not the quickest, but that is an excellent, excellent challenge from Vandenberg. Had to get that perfectly. Let's clear this with Bobby. Oh. And now Firmino picks the ball up. Keita. Oh, I tried to give it into Keita there. It's okay because Luis Diaz has it. Oh my god, what a finish from Luis Diaz. We needed someone to step up. We hadn't had many clear-cut chances. I'm not saying that's a clear-cut chance by any stretch of the imagination. That is just pure brilliance from Luis Diaz. I want to watch the replay there because this could be a goal of the season contender. I tried to flick the ball with Elliott into Keita. Didn't quite work. But Luis Diaz, nothing really on. Just finesses it from the edge of the box. Curling in. And right into the top corner. Keeper can't get anywhere near it, and that is such a good start considering how much pressure we've been put under. Well done from Naby Keita, but that will be half time. We haven't dominated at all. If we look at the half time stats, oh my god, Fleetwood Town are beating Man City. That is incredible. If we go to the match facts at half time, I don't think it's going to be good reading. Okay, we've had more XG than them, but they've absolutely dominated us on possession. And we have 25% shot accuracy. So, yeah, we need to be better in the second half. Hopefully we can get a little bit more men in behind if they come out and attack us a little bit more. Neco Williams is leading the press. Probably Andy Robertson style, isn't he? You know. Oh no, we're in some trouble here though. Need to get to the back stick. They've come out and great save at his near post by Kelleher. I think it might be time to make some changes into the midfield. That is a great save from Kelleher though. I brought on Fabinho and Bellingham for Keita and Jones. Hopefully we'll be able to get a little bit more control of the ball in midfield. Obviously the midfield is good going forwards. That second string one, as Kelleher just makes an incredible save. He's really kept us in the game so far. The run of Elliott manages to get it through. See Diaz at the back post. Get in front of your man. Oh, it's great defending from whoever that was. But they've rolled it straight out to Bellingham. Not his best header, but we've won it back. I don't know why Firmino's tried to control that. Onyeka running at Bellingham. Does well. These games against Brentford have been so difficult. I don't know why. Like, it's honestly harder than playing Manchester City. Makes no sense. And they could be in, and they are. 5 minutes to go, and they've scored. They want us to bring on Joe Gomez for Neco Williams, but I can't really justify that. We need a goal at the other end. I think it will have to be Diogo Jota on for Marshall Rutty, like I suggested, just to give us a little bit more threat on that right wing. Take nothing away from the finish from Visa. I was just mentioning how he scored that goal to equalise the game in real life, 3-3 draw, and he's managed to get that one there. So we need a good 5 minutes. If not, it will be heading to extra time. Joel Matip, it might just be a case of taking one for the team and taking him out. No, they're in. They've scored. Can you believe it? Christian Norgard has gone through. Oh no, sorry, that's Matthias Jensen has gone through and scored what looks to be the winner in the 89th minute. Terrible play from me. Awful defending, and question marks again over Kelleher. He hasn't been brilliant these last 2 games. On the other hand, Brentford are absolutely in dreamland, beating currently the last season's holders, or the current holders, last season's winners. Don't know if Luis Diaz can do anything. He can't really. He was all on his own running in. Don't know if we can win the ball back. No, that will be curtains. And the holders are out of the FA Cup in the 4th round. Terrible performance from us. I even played a pretty strong side and we just couldn't get over the line. Question marks definitely over the defending. They dominated possession. What was it in terms of XG? Yeah, 4.2 to 1.8. I can't complain. We were absolutely humbled in this game. And that is the first competition that we've been knocked out of in Season 2. On deadline day, we have confirmation that Paul Glatzel has gone out to RB Salzburg on loan. So that's good for him. 2 years. I don't know exactly what his potential is, but hopefully he can go out and get some game time because he hasn't been getting much here. Obviously, we have a Carabao Cup final to look forward to in due course, and we're out of the FA Cup. So realistically, it just is the Champions League and the Premier League now to focus on, and then obviously just a one-off Carabao Cup fixture. In terms of the backup squad, that means there's not going to be many opportunities for them to get some game time. So let's quickly just have a look at some potential targets and decide what we could do. We don't need a keeper. Like, yes, I know Kelleher didn't perform brilliantly in that game, but I'm still happy to keep him as our backup. Hoover's just there because he's an old signing. I am looking for a centre-back eventually for when Joel Matip goes, and it'll probably be someone from this kind of list, but obviously that's not needed right now. The same with Rom, we don't need a left-back. Eventually we're going to need another midfielder, but I think I'll be looking maybe towards this man here at the end of the season. Potentially we could go to him, or we could go for one of these two guys. So we'll look at that more towards the end of the season. Potentially we will need another forward. A lot of these players seem to have changed clubs, like Saint-Maximin, Thuram, Damsgaard, they've all changed clubs. Just another guy to play in the front three. Bowen, Rafinha we can't actually sign, and I think we can't sign Bowen either. Oh no, it will let us sign him now. Originally it said that he was too important to their club. And then Everton, Cunha could be a good replacement for Roberto Firmino in years to come. The same with Olmo, the same with Nkunku, even Goncalves could play as a centre forward, I think. And then just a couple more wingers. These guys are quick, you know, they could do something. And then another like Roberto Firmino replacement potentially in Jonathan David or Ollie Watkins. And then these two lads, just obviously because they used to play for Liverpool, like to have ex-Liverpool players on the shortlist. I think that's me. I mean, unless anything big comes in this window in deadline day, I'm not looking to do anything drastic. Some other teams have done some big things. Arsenal spending 106 and selling 92.7 mil. Zapata and En-Nesyri, obviously they're going big up top, but they've let go of Martinelli, Gabriel, Mavropanos and Ketia. Like, there are some big players that they've let go. Villa spent a lot of money. Brighton selling Basuma and Dunk. Maybe that's not advisable. The same with Burnley selling Pope. Rudiger has left, so that's realistic. He has gone in real life. I wonder where Zaha's gone. He's left. Allen and Iwobi for Guevara. I don't know who Guevara is. Fulham, a little bit of business, nothing too extravagant. Some interesting signings for Leeds. Is that the Argentine guy, Sanusi? That may be completely wrong, but it's a decent signing. Leicester selling a lot of valuable players there, or two players, but for a lot of money, nothing in. We've only spent 2.1 mil and we've got 40 odd back. City selling Bernardo Silva and getting Neuhaus. That's probably good business for the future. United selling Lindelof. Callum Wilson going, and I think that's Davies from Tottenham they've signed. Sheffield United not doing too much. Spurs signing Pope and Musiala and selling Davies. Rene Adelaide into Watford, and then obviously Adeyemi went to West Ham, and then lastly Wolves, not too much business from them either. So yeah, some interesting signings all round. I don't think we're going to be doing anything else, but obviously if we get any deals coming through, I'll let you guys know. With just 1 hour left, I saw an interesting signing. Chelsea have replaced Rudiger with Koundé, which is what a lot of people expect to happen in real life. Koundé to go to Chelsea this summer. And the other one is Everton have just signed Puig from Barcelona, the Barcelona central midfielder. So that's a big upgrade for them. The rest of the deals are kind of small, or like Dalot going to Dortmund. That's also like kind of decent deal for Dortmund. And Manchester United, obviously, I think they still have Aaron Wan-Bissaka in this career mode, and he's got quite a high potential on FIFA. So I'm sure they'll be fine. Bobby Firmino linked to Real Sociedad. That's interesting because I haven't been given the they haven't come in for a bid for him. So maybe it will be one of those glitched ones where it comes in just like a couple of hours time after the window. But yeah, that's the end of deadline day. We didn't do too much business. We just did a couple of squad moves. Obviously Adeyemi had to go. No one's come in for Oxlade-Chamberlain yet, so we'll have to see if he can go in the summer. Apart from that, the squad has remained the same. We have a really interesting offer here for Tsimikas. As soon as the window shut, they came in with a loan to buy, as did Bayern earlier on. Clearly, they like our fullbacks in Germany. I don't think that's something we'd like to accept. Tsimikas still got room to grow. I think he can get to like 80 plus. All in all, 812 million spent. That's not a massive amount considering some of the big signings that went. I would have thought it would have been a little bit more than that. But if we look at the league table, we're doing really well here. We obviously extended our gap by 3 points. Yes, it was annoying to go out the FA Cup. Is this going to be that? No, that's not going to be the Firmino offer. This is the Leicester City offer for Joe Gomez. I mean, I think, again, we could ask for a lot more than that, but nope, Joe Gomez will not be going anywhere. Why can't someone just come in for like the players I'm looking to sell, like Pepe or Oxlade-Chamberlain or something? It's a bit infuriating. But yeah, we've got the final game of the episode versus West Ham. I'm not sure where they are in the league. I guess it will tell us in a second. Naby Keita wants to play. West Ham are 15th in the league, so not brilliant, at least compared to in real life. I think we should be able to win this game. I'm probably not going to give Naby a game. He can probably sit on the bench and maybe come on later on. But let's get into the game. So back at Anfield for a Premier League match this time. We've gone with pretty much the full strength team. Hendo's kept his place, obviously, with some fantastic performances of late, so he retains the armband. Bellingham obviously drops to the bench, and I took out Bobby Firmino. Jota's back up top, and Joe Gomez is back in on in the right centre back position. Apart from that, everyone else is the same. We really need to get the form back. Obviously, we made a lot of changes for the last game and it didn't work out as well as it could have done. So yeah, we need to go into this game and hopefully get the 3 points. Lay this one off. It's a great start. Oh, annoyingly, their keeper makes a very good save. Get up, Fab. Well done, Fabinho. Trent try and get to the second ball. He's done brilliantly. Into Sadio Mane. Take the space on offer and now give it to Jota. See Salah busting a gut to get towards the back post. Going to try it. Come on, Salah. What a save again. Fabianski's made 2 crucial saves off Mo Salah's chances. Salah with the corner in. Jota. Not quite. Thiago should keep the ball in. Keep the ball up for us even. And this time for Jota. It's another good defensive header from Ogbonna. Nearly an excellent tackle from Thiago. Couldn't quite get his leg to the ball quick enough. And they're in! And they've scored. That is basically their first chance of the game. And they've scored it. Is that Saeed Benrahma? It doesn't look exactly like him, but I think that is his animation. That's his in-game face. It's a good finish. It's infuriating though. It is Saeed Benrahma, 4th goal in the league. Find more space, that's for sure. Fab's given it away. And he's dived in. And so's Van Dijk. Or was that Gomez actually? Well done, Gomez, the recovery speed. And now we play into Jota's feet. Well played from Jota. See if we can get Salah in. We can. Excellent from Thiago. Excellent from Mane. And Salah is the beneficiary. Very simple finish from him. Thankfully well worked from the other two. I don't know why. Is Yarmolenko playing right back? I forgot to look at the West Ham team, I'll be perfectly honest. If he's playing right back then I apologise because obviously he's just not a good right back, but I'll change it right now. Right, I've changed it round, so Yarmolenko should be playing right wing now, and yeah, you can see him at the bottom of the screen. I completely forgot to look at their team beforehand. I just sort of expected that everyone would be in the right position, but apart from Yarmolenko and Munir in different positions, everything else looked fine, so hopefully that's okay. Munir's at right back now, as you can see, and Yarmolenko's on the wing. No start for Karim Adeyemi, which is interesting considering... Wait, we've got Jota in. Yes! Doesn't matter who's at right back, we still create with Sadio Mane on that left wing. Yeah, interesting, Karim Adeyemi on the bench, even though he's 80 rated. They didn't play him over 74 rated Yarmolenko. Bit of a questionable one there, but I guess he is a new signing, so you might not put him in straight away. However, we need to talk about this Jota finish. What a goal from him. Fabianski has been very good so far, saving a couple of times off Salah, but that one is too far into the corner. Here we go again in the second half. Need to be, hopefully if we can create a little bit more going forwards, and need to be a little bit tighter defensively. That would be an ideal second half. However, Robbo's dived in straight away, and Yarmolenko tries some skill. Not sure if it's going to work on Van Dijk. It did, but I mean it didn't work, if you know what I mean. We might have some space on this right hand side. Salah's running down the wing. I see Mane back stick. He's got loads of space. Don't actually need him though, because Salah with such a good touch, and I can't believe that's gone in. That was an appalling finish. I mean, we'll have to watch that back, but I thought that literally just went straight through Fabianski. I'll have to watch the replay, but for me, it didn't look like a great finish at all. This touch here is unbelievable to get in front of Ogbonna. And then, am I being harsh on Fabianski? This will be a good angle. I don't know what Fabianski's doing. He's got to save that. I would be fuming if Ali did that. Thankfully, we've got a 2-goal lead. The more players they put forward, the more chances we're going to have to run in behind them. Just need to make sure we don't concede here. Fabinho! No! Oh, I thought Fabinho could hook that ball clear. really poor defensively. Once again, we haven't covered ourselves in glory defensively this episode, I must admit. Vlasic with the goal, was it? Coming in off the left-hand side to put them 3-2 down. Fabinho just can't quite get across. Van Dijk can't cover. Yeah, infuriating to say the least. Might be time for a change. Here he is, Karim Adeyemi coming on for West Ham. God, if he gets the winner or an equaliser, I would be devastated. And they've managed to go straight through. Adeyemi loses out to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Good from Trent. Thiago with a bit of space. I'm going to hit this. Thiago! He only scores bangers, I swear. What a finish. I mean, to be fair, he scored a couple of headers this season. That header against Man City earlier this episode was also incredible. Don't know how he got up for that, but this is arguably just as good, if not better. To get the ball over Fabianski from there, hand over Souček. Souček is not small by any stretch of the imagination. Starts it outside of the post and curls it back in. David Moyes is unhappy with his defence, but I'm thrilled with that goal. Going to Salah's feet. See the run from Trent. He's coming back on the inside. Try and move the ball actually with Salah instead. And Jota now with some space. And Jota with the goal. That seals the game. 5-2 up. It's time to make some changes. Jota has been brilliant this game. It's a great finish from him. Really nicely worked though. Salah came inside. Hendo made an unselfish run through the middle. And Trent was the decoy on the right wing, as you guys see here. And yeah, brilliant. Jota, so much space. Is that Zuma can't get across in time, and Jota just slots it past the outstretched leg of Fabianski right into the top corner. I don't often make a triple change, but I have this time. Keita, Bellingham and Diaz all on for Thiago, Hendo and Sadio Mane. I could have taken off Jota. He was a little bit tired, more tired than Mane and Salah. But he's on a hat-trick. Salah's on a hat-trick. They're both going for the golden boot. I think it's fair enough to keep them both on. Great save from Ali. That's a really good save. Needed to save that. Let's see if we can win this header and then get up the other end. Nice touch from Andy Robertson. I love doing this off corners. Just controlling it and then sprinting down the other end. Someone needs to make an unselfish run. Keita's the man. Gives it inside. Jude Bellingham, just come on. Yes. Jude Bellingham and Keita combine. Andy Robertson was the guy who travelled the most ball progression wise. Nice boots from Bellingham. I don't think he's worn those before. Maybe that's a new update or something. But yeah, Keita and Robertson both very unselfish. And Bellingham the beneficiary. What a finish from him. He's only just come on, as I said. So's Keita. Ending up with a goal and an assist each. Brilliant. Fabinho wins the header. See Luis Diaz running down the wing. Naby Keita goes through all by himself. The unselfish Naby Keita gets his second assist in just 10 minutes of football. And Jota gets his hat-trick. 7-2 up. West Ham have really tried to come out and play since I went 4-2 up. And unfortunately it's absolutely killed them at the back. Just so much time and space for Naby with fresh legs running in behind. And unselfish as ever, slots it across. And Diogo Jota manages to claim his hat-trick. Send him onto his left foot. I believe he's right-footed. Actually, I think he has 5-star weak foot anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It's a good tackle from Bellingham, and he's done excellently to keep it in play. See if we can prompt the run from Mo Salah down the wing. It's an excellent ball from Trent. I see Luis Diaz at the back post. Go first time. Oh, it's a great save. It's come back out to Salah. It's gutting. Could have ended up with a hat-trick for Salah and for Jota. Diaz with the ball in. Jota could get another. Not quite. This should be the end of the game. And it is 7-2. Absolute domination. Yes, our defensive acumen wasn't as good as it previously has been. Jota takes the match ball. 3 goals from 4 attempts. As clinical as ever from him. And we get the 3 points to end the episode, which is good considering the disappointment of going out of the FA Cup in the previous game versus Brentford. So just at the end of the episode, we have a loan with an option to buy for this lad. I'm going to delegate. I don't want him to go at the end of his loan, so we'll just see if he'll accept that. Thank you guys very much for watching the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Obviously, it's a bitter blow to go out of the FA Cup, but thankfully we are top of the Premier League by a massive 18 points. Salah top scorer with 25, Jota on 22 and Mane with 19. Our attack has been unbelievable this season, so hopefully we can keep it going. I believe we will have the Champions League game versus Dortmund in the next episode, and the FA Cup, Carabao Cup final versus Aston Villa as well. So yeah, it'll be a good episode next time. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.